Alright, I've been trying to do this video for so long. We're gonna do it this time though. Check this out. Why start an LLC in 2025? I ain't gonna do it like that either. Gonna go all the way in. Come on, please say you charged up. Alright. Test, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Alright. I don't even know how to look like this, but it's gonna be clipped. I don't even care. We finna get this news to you. Finna get this message to you. Is that cool? It's gonna have to be. I got my Starbucks. All right, now look, check this out. As you see, we all finna come up. I'm tired of looking at everybody that I know need money and watching these people that have money forever, that are dumber than us, get further. It's time for us to get further. So, start an LLC. Now, I done broke it down. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's gonna cost you $551 to do it the smart way, and then your business is set. And then with that business right there, just that paperwork, you can get money. You ain't gotta do a day of business. You get grants, you can get funded by other businesses, you can get bought. They can buy the bundle of paperwork from you and say, I wanna buy your business because it has your business plan in it. And it has your awesome business plan they want to do, and it has your articles of incorporation, and it has your operating agreement and everything. They love the way it's structured, so they're just gonna buy that bundle of paper. I'm telling you, we been left out, but they can't stop us now. Anyway, I could talk forever about why it's good, but you already know it's good. That's why you're here. So let's start off. First thing that you need to do is get a name for your LLC. Now, you go to the secretaryofstate.com, it's free, and check to see if your name is available. Then you go to the Department of Revenue, pay your state fee, and voila, you already got it. Booyah. Your name and your business started the basis. Now, registered agent. Now, you need a registered agent because you gotta have somebody that's gonna collect all your paperwork. And if they send it, they gonna figure you got it, and they gonna tax you they got it. So you might as well not play the game. Oh, I didn't get it, or all that other stuff. We're running businesses like they're $1 million businesses. Running them like Walmarts, running them like Targets. We're not running these businesses no little punk ass. Ain't no excuses no more. You know what I'm saying? So might as well get yourself a registered agent. It costs $119. But if you do a Busy Bee, ink file change to Busy, you go there for the original startup of $200. They'll give you a registered agent for free for a year. So the whole first year, you ain't got to pay the $119. That means you got a year to come up with $119 to renew it. And it's nothing. Because in a year, we're going to be making thousands. I'm telling you right now. It's so easy to make money once you got that paperwork. Anyway, next thing you're gonna need is an operating agreement. You write down how you're gonna operate this business, when you're gonna pay people. If it's a taco stand, write out, oh, I'm gonna set up the taco stand on the corner on Thursdays, and then bring it back in, clean up all the equipment, reorder new goods on Friday. I'm gonna go out and buy some new stuff. I'm gonna keep it in the freezer at this address. Sometimes at restaurants and stuff, you need commercial kitchens to keep your stuff at. All just whatever you have to do in order to keep your business running. If it's a lawn service, I'm gonna mow lawns in the morning, at nighttime, wash up, clean up the equipment, make sure it's all oiled up, keep it in the homie's trailer at this address, or keep it on the back of my truck, or keep it whatever at this address, and then in the morning go out and do it again on the weekends. However you're gonna run your business. Then, I need some more Starbucks. That's your operating agreement. That way, it's foolproof. That way, if you get in a car accident, boom, and you just forget everything in your head, but you got all this money sitting there because you have a successful business. And when you get out of the hospital, they're like, oh shit, here's your business back. You're like, what business is it? You read your operating agreement and you be able to know exactly what you got to do in order to get that business going. And that's why people pay you for a business that's already done and then has a dope business too, because it's already written out for them. So they can buy this business and give it to their little cousin, or they give it to their grandchildren. See, generational wealth. They just pass that shit down. Here, go do that. See that operating agreement? Follow that. Make them thousands. And then turn them thousands into millions. Anyway, after you have your operating agreement, everything's straight, now it starts getting fun. Well, one more step. File your articles of incorporation. This is where you're going to say the business, who's owning the business with you. If it's just you, then you're going to be a sole proprietorship or an LLC, one owner LLC. If not, you're going to have a partnership, and you write down this is 50-50 or 50, 25, 25, because I got $100 and they got 50 apiece. So we're going to put this $200 together and make this lawn service. And that's what it's going to be. And then blah, and this and that. Now, if we have a disagreement, this is how we're going to settle it. If somebody gets rich and wants to buy us out of our positions in the business, this is how we do that. All that hard shit that really comes, you got to talk about it, because I had a business before, and you got to talk about that stuff, because if it comes up, then you need to know how to do things right. Otherwise, you're going to revert back to your old ways, and it's going to be hood gangster all over again. You don't want that, because it's business time. You hear me? So just go ahead and get that out of the way now and write it down. Everybody agree on it and sign on it. Boom, boom. That's articles of incorporation. Now, it's the fun stuff. Then you get a business bank account as soon as possible, because the longer you have your business bank account, the more equity it grows, the more it's worth, because they want to know, oh, how long you've been in a business. Now, if you go into a bank or something later on and be like, yo, I need a quick loan, and you've been in business on paper, oh, just a couple weeks ago, they're going to be like, you're going to have to show me some real good financials. But if you like, oh, yeah, I've been in business for 6 years. My business been making it. We ain't been doing much, $2,000, $3,000 a month, but we still been making it. And here, well, I need $1,000, a couple $1,000 loan. They gonna, we know, we see you've been doing it for a long time. We got the financial statements here. They're doing good. So as soon as you can, get that bank account started, because then you can open up a world of money possibilities. And now, like I said, just with that paperwork, not even doing a day's work, but just with that paperwork and having that bank account, in 3 to 6 months after that is opened, if you've been doing things right, that paperwork right there can qualify you for loans up to $50,000. I'm telling you, easy money. Now, so you get your business bank account, and with your business bank account, you have to get it by getting an EIN. That's an employer identification number. You get that number free from the irs.gov. You go to irs.gov, get that number free, and go ahead, and that number is like your new social security number. So all the people talking about, I can't start business, I got bad credit, all this stuff. Your business is not your credit. Your business is a brand new entity. Yo, this is how they've been getting over. This is the secret, the EIN right there. If you get an EIN, that's a brand new baby growing. A brand new social security number. A brand new start at getting our credit straight. They have what's called a paydex score for the EIN. But for us, we have a social security number. We have what's called a credit score. So basically the same thing. But paydex score depends on what you're doing, how you're doing it. So you get an EIN, then you get trade companies, or you get credit in your EIN. You use your EIN to make money. It's a whole nother video. You got to get that EIN and a business bank account as soon as you start. That way you can get all that money instantly fast. I'll make a whole nother video about that. Matter of fact, a whole bunch of videos about what you do afterwards, because that's the start right there of real money. You get that EIN, then you can win. All right. And of course, every year you're going to have to file an annual report. Now, your annual report is just going to be what you did, how much money you did, and how much money you lost. If there's any business people that came or left in the company. That's it. Real quick, real simple. They just want to be able to figure out if they got a reason to investigate your ass. And we're like, oh, we were saying we fired 35 people, hired 35 more. Then, oh shit, okay, well, let's investigate 35 people. But if it's like, ain't nobody left, same people, we already know who that, we'll put that on the back burner, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know why they use that annual report, but there's a lot of cool reasons why they use it. They need it, fill it out. That's the reason why you need a virtual agent, because if you got a registered agent, then they'll get that, send you the little text on busy, and they'll be like, boop, hey, it's due. It's time to get your annual report in, or your BOI. BOI is basically a new report that they were thinking about not even making us do. But then they shot it out to us again, talking about, oh yeah, it's due by the 10th of, oh shoot, 15th April? I don't know, I gotta hurry up and do mine because it's about to cost me. Anyway, that report is basically just showing the shareholders, if you got any shareholders, so that it's something against making laundering money and making illegal profits and stuff disappear. It's all a money laundering thing. So the BOI, you just fill that out as simple as the annual report. Done. It doesn't really cost you anything but the paper that it's on. So busy, all them other places they're gonna be charged. Yeah, we'll do it for $99. Man, forget that. You just go ahead. I think you might have to pay for a annual report, but it's like cheap, and then the BOI is free. So do those reports, should be good. And then one of the last things you need to do is, after you got your whole business straight, you research it really well to find out what licenses, permits, and stuff that you need, and then go get your licenses and permits and all that other stuff. And those will vary depending on jobs, but boom, you got your business and you ready to go, and you can make money. And every year you have plenty of money to repay for what you need to. Now, just to start off, like that $551 I was talking about, is just to start off. So don't be scared. Oh, you got to make $551 a year. You're gonna need more than that, but not really. So the $551, that's $200 for the start off, the LLC. Now your registered agent only gonna cost $119 a month. So really, that's $80 less than that $200 already. So that's $119 for a registered agent. Now, the rest of it is you need to have, in order to make this business legit, like a real Walmart or Target or something, that, how would you like people to call up your business and it's on your hip right here and they bling bling, hello? Nah, that ain't no business line. The business line is, hey, welcome to blah landscaping. Give us a minute and we'll get right to you. Press 3 for this, press 1 for this, press 2 for that. You want one of them numbers. And with one of those numbers, you really a business that now investors are thinking, oh shit, I gotta raise the price. It's a real business. So a real business, you get an iPostal number. Postal number is $9.99. So that's $10 plus the $200 to start. So that's $210 out of the $551. Then we go to Grasshopper to get you a line. Sorry, iPostal. I said it all wrong. iPostal is an actual virtual address. So now you need a virtual address because people do not need your address when they're looking at the business. Now, every business is public information. Every business is public information. You can look up any business and find out who's the owner and where they live if they don't have a virtual address. So you get a virtual address for $9.99 a month, $9.99 a month. That adds up to $120. That $120 a year is for you to feel safe. Now you ain't got somebody running up in your crib. Oh, I just seen that fool. He cut 6 lawns. He cut 6 lawns yesterday. I know he got $60 in there. I'm trying to get him. It's little-minded, it's short-minded people. You gotta watch out for them. So they look you up and they gonna find the address in woo boom top, Washington or whatever. But it won't be your address. Safety. All right, now Grasshopper is the real one for the telephone number. That's the press 1 if you want this, press 3 if you want that, and then you just forward that number right to your regular number. So that after they get done going through all the thing, they hit boom for business owner. Press 3. Bing, bling. Your phone then finally ring, and you like, hey, business owner here. Yeah, let's make this money. That's right, baby. Now, you also need a professional domain. Now, Grasshopper is going to be $14.99 a month, or if you add that up for a year, that's $200. So $200 for the Grasshopper, $120 for the telephone, for the business. So that's $320 right there. Plus the registered, get your place all registered up. That's another $200. So right there, that's $420. And we got $130 worth to go of necessary stuff. So you get an email for $12. And wait, what did I say? $430. Man, I'm tripping. Hold on, let me wake up. All right, for $12 a month, you can get a domain, online, email, straight up, professional, not no Gmail or Yahoo or nothing like that. If your business is Tom Services, then you need an email at Tom Services. Come check me out at getthismoney@tomservices.com. That's a real email. You need that. You get all of that, I'm telling you, these businesses are going to be throwing money at you because they figure you done took that extra step, that extra mile to go ahead and make yourself a business that's going to be ran like Walmart and not like no punk lemonade stand or something. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the email, the Grasshopper, the iPostal, and the registered agent and the business construction website, whichever one it may be, mixed all together, that adds up to $551. Now, you don't have to pay that up first. I suggest you do it just in that order that I gave it to you. You get the business created for $200, then you it pays your fees, or you pay your fees and all that other stuff. That's not including that $551, but you pay your fees and stuff. Then you get that iPostal that'll get you a address. You pay that Grasshopper for the number, and you pay that $12 for the domain. Now, like I said, you don't have to pay it all at once because the iPostal is $9.99 a month. The Grasshopper is $14, and the domain is $12. So, bam, you're going to have to pay the whole $12 right off the bat for that. You can't chop that up. But with the iPostal and the Grasshopper, that's $14 and $9.99. That's $25 a month to be too legit on your hip and to have people not run up in your phone, up in your house. So let's get too legit to quit and then get this money. Now, with all of this stuff that we got right here, you are straight to the bank with the rest. After you get all that stuff, then it gets fun. And we're going to talk on the next video about your DUNS number. You get that DUNS number and start messing around with stuff that we didn't know about when we were younger. Credit. Everybody needs credit. But because you got a brand new credit number, you can keep this number brand new and take it to the top in 30 days. Get an 80 to 90 payday score in 30 days. But you'll be able to get some money in 90. Come check us out on the next video. Now look, all I'm talking about is getting rich. This is the very first step to generational wealth. Come check us out, come stay, because we all gonna come up, you hear me? That's my passion right now. My passion for life. I always said, yo, if I ever get rich, I want to have an office where I can just sit back and listen to people's ideas and drop money on Shark Tank. Ooh, go do that and give me a percentage for a minute, and then give me that percentage, and then you can have a whole business after a while. I just want to blah blah whatever. That's what I want to do. So anyway, let's get this money and keep on watching. We all gonna come up. Real talk. This is not an endorsement of Starbucks. Matter of fact, I got some store brand coffee, $9.99 a bottle, mixed it with some vanilla. It's on and popping this morning. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this money. Peace out, y'all.